Hey friendos, my name is Nez and welcome to the Monster Road Trip demo. Looks like we'll be getting Monster Prom 3 very soon. We broke down the reveal trailer yesterday and now it's finally time to try out the demo. But with that said, we finally have some good fucking content. Let's play. Ooh, wait. The demo can have multiple players? The Monster Camp demo didn't have multiple players. Ah, it's you! Welcome to Monster Road Trip. Get ready for a demo of a game that is its own beast. Unlike our previous games, this is not a dating sim, although the final game will include dating mechanics. This is a multiplayer narrative survival adventure! What a mouthful, huh? That's a lot of buzzwords. Don't fret, for the very first time we're adding tutorials to the game from the very start. You can skip them once you get the gist, but believe me, it might be useful to check them out once in a while. You'll ride alongside Polly and Scott, but be sure, this game is filled with all sorts of characters. You'll see some new faces and maybe a few old friends. Please, feel free to take screenshots and share them with your friends on social media, or make a YouTube video about them. And come discuss the demo on our official Discord server, we'd love to hear your thoughts. And that's all! We wish you the best, thank you for your support, and hope you enjoy this weird little demo we've prepared for you. Good luck on the road, mwah! And thus we begin! We're playing as Yellow, okay, we don't get to choose.
Polly, I've been meaning to ask you, how do you road trip?
No shame in asking, Scott. Let me tell you how to road trip. It's easier than it seems. To road trip, you need two things: a car and a road.
We have those!
Yes, we do. Now, after the famous double choice infrastructure bill was passed in 1974, all roads are required to lead you to two different locations. So, what you do is drive down the road and choose a place to stop from the two legally required options. Come on, Yellow. Show Scott how it's done.
And this seems to be the overworld, so I was right. It is like a branching path. So we could go to the Rave in the desert. If the ravers party in the middle of the desert, does it make a sound? Or a regular motel, the backbone of any road trip experience. Let's go to the Rave. Wait, what will that increase? We have some new stats. We have hype, magic, mind, money, soul, and stamina. So, what do those mean? I don't know what those mean, what those icons mean. Let's just go.
Polly, can I stick my head out of the car?
Scott, this is a convertible. Your head is out of the car.
Whoa!
And so, in the middle of the desert, ravers and partygoers have gathered to dance their cares away. You're drawn to some blurry figures in the crowd, ethereal beings who look like they're made out of party. As you behold them, you wonder, how should you milk the vibes of this rave? Whoa, okay. This seems new.
Ooh, rave in the desert! There's so much to do! Let's do all the things!
Wait, although locations have lots of things to do, namely 3, we can't do all of them. We'd be on the road forever. To avoid this, our road trip contract establishes that we should do one action per location we visit.
Oh, right! We can't break the road trip contract!
And never forget, on this road trip, there are some key resources that keep us afloat. Money, stamina, magic, hype, mind, and soul. All important things we're all sharing when we're out on the road. Our choices can have consequences on these resources, and that will affect everyone. And if one of them depletes completely, we can kiss this road trip goodbye, Scott!
Okay, I'll do my best to be a good boy!
Come on, let's start by picking an action.
An action? What do we do? Party 24/7, find the best rave spot, try to get some drinks. What do these mean? This is up and down. This has a bigger down arrow. This also has a down arrow. I say we party 24/7. Let's try that. Fuck yeah, it's time to party! You're considering where to dance your ass off when 3 smiling spirits float up to you.
Holy shit, is that Polly? Good to see you! Welcome to the rave! OMG, hey! Scott, Yellow, meet my clubbing crew. Summer, Macarena, and Cheese. They're the ghosts of parties past. Aw, Scott and Yellow. Polly talks about you all the time. It's so nice. She really loves you guys. Gosh, Polly is the best. She is. How is everything, girl? Are you liking the party so far? Yeah, it's awesome. We were just deciding which DJ set to listen first.
That's a big question. Macarena, Summer, and I got that shit down to a science.
We put together a DJ schedule. We'll rotate methodically throughout the set so we're always changing and curating our vibes. Vibing is like the best. We even scheduled visits to the bar and the bathroom even though we don't actually have to use a bathroom anymore. It's part of the vibes.
Of course, in like an hour we're actually gonna be too blitzed to follow our schedule and we'll probably just wind up wherever we feel right.
Relatable!
Which DJ are you scheduled to listen to now?
Well, we just finished our scheduled mingle with other ravers time, so we're actually ahead of schedule.
Cool, so we have an opening, don't we?
We could, like, do some more ecstasy. We can do that and hit another set. Do you guys have any preference for who we listen to next?
Oh, we got our DJs! We got these Daft Punk looking asses and we have Linguini from Ratatouille. So, Hypno D and J, the Robo Warlock trance DJs who will put a spell on you, surrender to the groove. Or Dead Mouse, a skillful French mouse that controls a funky corpse by pulling its hair to create the most frantic DJ set in town. Let's go with Hypno D and J.
Ah, yes, I love the brain tickles. Summer's right, this is a great choice. Hypno D and J can really bring an audience together if you know what I mean.
You don't, but you're sure you're about to find out. You join the rave crowd. Air horns blare over the speakers and a droning voice that says, "All hail Hypno D and J." As soon as the beat drops, you start feeling ticklish.
Whoa, this is something. Am I the only one who feels like my brain's melting out of my ears?
Nah, dude, this is what Hypno D and J is all about, inducing a true trance that brings the audience together. Don't resist it, embrace the music.
Your brain merges with the rest of the crowd, all your thoughts commingling into one being. You can hear everyone's thoughts.
God, I can't believe this is my afterlife. How fucking lucky am I? Brain tickles. This set is legit, and the best part is I'm sure once it finishes, we won't be behind in the DJ schedule. Perfect planning.
You surrender to the rave mind, but lose 3 mind, but you also gain 2 magic. Okay, so that must be like partying from the old games. Where do we go to next? Shopping mall. Hanging in shopping malls, the 80s are back, baby. Or futuristic gas station, the transportation of the future today. Let's go to the futuristic gas station. And then we'll have more banter.
Remember to check the speed limit.
I think it's 4 speeds.
And so you pull up into what you think is a gas station, but honestly, this could be a space station for all you know. Seriously, this place is high-tech as hell. Do they even service regular vehicles? Well, only one way to find out. What do you do?
Woohoo! Again! Let's choose an action and make an event happen!
Yes, I'm ready for all the randomness these events carry.
Actually, Polly, I was just checking this guide, and it says every potential action comes with useful signs.
Oh, really? I thought it was all random, like... That was okay with me. Utter chaos suits me.
No, look! The different signs signify different types of events. Let's see here. Most of them are guess events. In these, you always lose a resource and gain a resource. It says it's all about finding balance. Sometimes your choice will determine which resource you gain, while you'll always lose the same resource. Sometimes it's the opposite. You must guess which resource you lose, and the resource you gain is fixed.
That's not so bad. If we know losing or gaining that resource is unavoidable, we may dodge fucking up big time.
But sometimes you gotta guess both. And finally there's, quantities. Those events always have 3 choices that'll affect our resources.
Okay.
But the difference is that each choice affects a resource by 3 different degrees. A bit, somewhat, and a whole lot.
Okay, so in all these types of events, the strategy would be to guess which types of resource goes with what choice to be, smart and all that.
I'm not that very smart, but I'll do my best to be at least, all that.
And I've sort of forgotten half of this discussion already. So, Yellow, what if we leave this responsibility up to you? Thanks!
Don't worry, Yellow. You could keep my guide so you could always check each sign to remember what it means.
Now come on, Mama wants to see some action. Choose a way!
Okay, what do we do? What do we want to do? Use the restrooms?
So that means we get a random choice of 2, I think. And one of these is guaranteed up or down. Fill the car's tanks, which means we will go up in, what is that? Is that magic? Money or soul? This is money. Let's try go to the store. Something goes up and then our money is guaranteed to go down.
You head to the gas station store to do a bit of shopping. You don't find your typical drugstore snacks and drinks though. Browsing these aisles feels like you fell into some bizarre electro supermarket from a distant future.
Check it out! They've got free HTTP cookies for every customer. There's so many flavors. They even have third party and secure. No peanut butter though.
Well, any consumable I have to sign a consent form to try sounds like a good time.
You're interested in the tracker cookies? Ask the robot cashier.
I've got an even better deal for you. Look at our premium smartwatches.
Wow! These watches are smart, you say? Technology has come so far.
Indeed. This watch can text, make calls, surf the web, enslave you to our robot overlords, and even track your heart rate. Wait, back up. What was that you just said? Oh yes, you heard right. With its prime technology, these watches can track your heart rate by using light to measure your pulse.
Oh, neat. That little buddy is inside of me, pumping blood like a champion 24/7. I always want to ask him how he's doing there. Go hard, go!
Well, you definitely can't afford a smartwatch. You suggest buying this instead. What do we want to buy? Some Larry chips? Larry flavored potato chips? Whale mating sexy smooth jazz beats? Or Super Future Skater Robo Dinosaurs Max Magazine? Let's go with the whale mating jazz beats. You pay 3 money for the cassette and listen to it as you start driving. Thank God you're driving an Oldsmobile.
You're listening to the Smooth Gilbert's Relaxophone Medley,
says the soothing voice on the tape.
From the bottom of the Pacific into your ears, please enjoy the smoothest jazz the sea has to offer.
Wow, such sweet sensual saxophone playing! It's so beautiful you forget to wonder how a whale would hold an instrument. The further tracks feature whale song scatting over top the beautiful brass instruments.
Hey, I love this song! I think I remember the lyrics. Sing with me, bros! Ooh! Ooh! Wow!
Well, it was relaxing while it lasted. At least Scott's, having fun. And you gain 2 mine! Hooray! And thus we continue driving down the highway. Where do we go, friendos? Doom's Diner. Order something if you dare. Or Ranch. Ready to embrace your inner horse girl. No, horse girls are weirdos.
Cool, I could eat some fries. Well, by eat I mean drink. You know all that.
And thus we arrive at Doom's Diner. You read about this diner in the listicle of the 10 most cursed restaurants you should never ever visit. Obviously you take that as a challenge. Seriously, after all that dark magic you've messed with over the years, you think you could handle a diner. So, now that you're here, what do you do? What do we do? This is, something goes down and then we have, what is this, hype? Or soul? Order something. Look for a booth. Let's use the jukebox. You all enter the diner and approach a jukebox to play some tunes. But before you can play a song, your eerie waiter shows up to ruin your good time. Oh my god, it's this nerd, Gerard! Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance. Yes, that's exactly what your name is.
I wouldn't touch that if I were you. You were us? When were you us? I never noticed.
Shh, Scott, it's okay. Gerard, stop confusing Scott with your past conditional tenses and be of service here. We're obviously not you, because unlike you, we're cool and fun and sexy. Which means we're gonna play some music.
You think you're better than me? Ha! Cool, fun, and sexy has nothing on stressed, depressed, and hot in a sickly Victorian child way. Besides, I'm trying to do you a favor. The reason you shouldn't use that jukebox is because it's cursed.
Ha! The only cursed thing in here is this picture I found of a squirrel who ate a whole melon. How did a squirrel manage to fit a whole melon in his body, Gerard? It shouldn't be anatomically possible, Gerard. Look at the squirrel, Gerard!
Ah, stop! Your bubbly stream of nonsense is cursed enough already. Go ahead and use a jukebox, it's your funeral.
No, it's not. My funeral was in a way cooler diner. Yellow, choose a dope cursed track to play.
What do we play, friendos? We go full DDR and do Valkyrie Dimension and Beethoven Virus back to back. Or 10 uninterrupted hours of the Happy Birthday song. We go full DDR. As soon as you hit play, all the lights in the diner go out. Demonic arrow-shaped sigils appear at your feet. The devilish chimera song begins and you dance faster than ever before. Your feet are a frenzied blur.
What a tragic affair. This song is 2 of the hardest DDR tracks we ever created, magically stitched together by a sinister necrodancer. Even I would never create a curse so despicable. The only dance moves I condone are the headbang and the stoic lighter sway anyway.
Whoa, intense. How long is Yellow gonna be dancing for?
Who knows? He can't stop dancing. You dance out of the diner. You dance all day, every day, ceaselessly. You dance your way into your dream job. You dance during your wedding vows. You have children and your beautiful family dance together. You grow old and you've been diagnosed with terminal dancing syndrome and your doctor is also dancing. You only have 6 months left to live, 6 months left to dance. You make the most out of that time until you begin to see the light and you dance towards it, ready at last for the rest. The light clears and you're lying on the diner floor. Everyone is staring at you. They burst into applause. Yes!
OMG, Yellow, you broke the curse! You broke the curse with your sick, nasty moves!
You gain 2 hype for braving such a hard-ass 2-headed song. But you lose 3 stamina because as you may infer, this was way too much dancing for 1 day, maybe for 1 life. Too much dancing! And we got some more events. We got the motel again, we got the mall. The ones we skipped, let's stay at the motel.
Finally, I could use some rest!
Do ghosts rest?
Not really.
And so, after a long, exhausting day of sitting in a car, you're ready to turn in for the night. Time to choose which mundane activity to do before sleeping. Surely Polly and Scott will find a way to make it weird. What do we do? Watch some TV, order some pizza, or get ready to bed? 3 stats go up. You claim your mattress and start preparing to go to bed. As you're deciding which of your onesies make you look the most fuckable, you hear Scott and Polly giggling in the bathroom. You investigate.
Hey there, Yellow! Scott and I were doing our nightly skincare routine. Care to join us?
Oh, surely! But before you can rejoice about these 2 doing a normal activity for once, you see them step aside and reveal a fleshy, undulating pile of skin sitting on the sink. What the fuck is that?
It's her skin, silly! I heard that skincare is really important, but Polly doesn't have skin of her own, so I got her this little guy to care for.
I named it Rodriguez.
Okay, but where did Scott even get this eldritch skin abomination?
Boo, you asked too many questions.
And questions aren't part of a good skincare routine, wink.
So, you gonna help us rub lotion on Rodriguez or not?
Despite not having eyes, the skin is somehow staring at you. Maybe even through you. Nope, you did not sign up for this.
Well, actually you did sign up for this. Moisturizing Rodriguez is in the Roadtrip contract.
Ah, damn be the day you signed a contract on a dare. It looks like you're stuck rubbing lotion on this creature. How long could you stand to do it? 5 minutes, 1 hour, all night, baby! Fuck it, if you're doing this, you are doing this! You start vigorously rubbing lotion into the warm, wiggly skin. Giggity. Minutes become hours, you're up to your elbows in detached skin, you run out of lotion and begin moisturizing Rodriguez with your own blood. The skin appreciates the blood sacrifice. You begin seeing things like choruses of angels singing in forbidden tongues surrounded by a cascade of unrecognizable colors, like the color magenta. Your mind expands, skin is the biggest organ in the body, skin is everywhere, the entire world is covered in a fine layer of skin. At one point, God appears to you and says, "Thank you, Yellow, for caring so much for my creatures, even the ugly, disturbing ones I made when I was drunk. The skin is love, the skin is life, you care for the skin and the skin cares for you. Forever."
Good morning, Yellow. Still taking care of Rodriguez? That's cool! Do you mind if I take a morning poop while you're at it?
Go ahead, it matters not! There is no privacy, you are all to be connected by the skin. You lost 5 mind doing this all night, but you gain 1 hype from your friend's approval, and 1 soul from meeting what you're 90% sure to be God. You gain 1 stamina and 1 magic from your trippy skincare session, even find 1 money in skin's many folds. The skin always provides. The skin always provides, but something is wrong. We ran out of mind. You completely lose it. Chaos and nonsense surrounds you like a bad dream. Until you wake up in a cold sweat. You check your phone. Today's the day your road trip with Polly and Scott begins. What the fuck? Was it all a dream? Are you trapped in some sort of nightmarish time loop? What's happening? With no answers, you stand up and get ready for yet another road trip.
What? That was the game over screen?
You've reached the end of the demo. If you want to support us, consider wishlisting the game, sharing it on social media, and telling all your friends. Above all, we hope you enjoyed this and that it left you excited for Monster Road Trip. We're aiming for a late 2022 release, but we'll see. Stay tuned on Discord, Instagram, or Twitter to know more as we progress development. Again, thanks for your support, and thanks for playing. See you on the road, Winky Face. What do you want to do now? Play again or wishlist on Steam? And that seems to be it, friendos. I don't know if we just ran into a game over or it was actually just scripted. But that was the demo for Monster Prom 3 Monster Road Trip. Finally, some good fucking content. The game seems to aim to come out very soon. 2022 soon. Maybe a bit longer than Nez uploading a video on the channel soon, but yes, very soon. Anyway, if you friendos enjoyed this video, leave your comments down below, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to always stay up to date with our videos whenever we actually upload them and not be devoured by critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV. Once again, my name is Nez and thanks for watching. See you all next time. Bye, friendos!